Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy Monday. In today's video we will be doing a wipnchat, which is where we work on our diamond paintings together or whatever other craft you would like to be doing, and we just catch up on the week. So this week I'm working on Indigo by kurtisrykovich. We kitted this one up together in last Monday's video. This is a 60 by 80 round drill diamond painting from DreamerDesigns, and I'm loving it. So I'm over halfway. So right above here is the halfway mark, and I have completed one section in my third row. So this kit is coming together pretty quickly. I'm gonna clean my glasses while I talk to you guys because they are disgusting. I did start this kit on October 1st. I'm trying to think of what today's date is. I think today's the 5th. So I'm moving pretty... Sorry about that. Steven called as I was trying to intro this video. So I think I was saying that I started this kit on October 1st. Today's the 5th, so I feel like I've made really good progress. I'm hoping that I can have this one finished by the end of the week, but we'll see. Now, for my accessories, I chose this kit and my accessories thinking that there was an event called Cats and Bats happening this year. It was an event that did go on last October, and it was listed on one of the it was listed on the event spreadsheet that I use, but when I went to check for information on the host's Instagram pages, there was nothing. So that leads me to believe that this event is not happening this year, which is totally fine. I wanted to work on this kit anyway, but I feel like my accessories make a little less sense now, but that's okay. So my pen is from Jim's Handmade Pen Shop, and these are black holographic bat glitters. My tray is from Cat Proof. My cover minder is from, I believe it's from Galloway's Gallery. Now, this is a Harry Potter themed cover minder. Let me bring it up to you guys. I liked the moon. Indigo here has a moon necklace, and then she also has like a star in the middle of her forehead here. So I liked that. I liked the colors, and I started this kit right after Maggie Smith, who played Professor McGonagall, passed away. So I decided to do a little Harry Potter reference. So not my like most matchy accessories, I'll say, but I still like them, so I'm still gonna go for it. What else? So yes, I did want to just like, I corrected that in a comment in one of last week's videos. Maybe it was the kitting up for this one. No, it was the month in review, I think. I did correct that in a comment, but I did want to just mention it in a video as well. But like the event not happening doesn't change what I wanted to do. I still obviously wanted to work on this kit. So let's talk about my week. We did end up going apple picking last Sunday with my dad, my sister, my brother-in-law, and my nieces. And that was really nice. It's been a long time since I've been apple picking. We try to go like every year, and then something always pops up and it's too late in the season or something happens. So it was nice that we got to go with them this year. And then we tried to go to the library, which I talked about in last week's kitten chat. We tried to go to the library, and I checked their Instagram page, I checked their website, and they had hours on Sunday. I think they're open like 1 to 4 on Sundays. So we got done with apple picking. We go to the library. go up to the door and they're closed. They're closed for construction. Apparently they have a big construction project going on, and it just wasn't advertised that they were closed on Sunday. So I did not get my library card then, but I did get it later in the week. So we'll talk about that in a second. So, and that was that. We ended up having a couple of other things to do on Sunday, but nothing that I necessarily want to chat about. No offense to any of you. And then it was back to work. Wah, wah, wah. I hate going to work. I was talking to one of my coworkers, I think it might have been Monday, and we were both just like, why is everybody so miserable right now? It's just like, and I said to him, I was like, I know I've been miserable. Like, I get up and I just don't want to go to work. So, yeah, I know I mentioned not wanting to complain about work as much, so I'm just going to leave that there. I only had a 3-day work week this week, which was fabulous. We had Thursday off for Rosh Hashanah. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. But the entire district was closed, which means even the 12-month employees get it off. So that was very, very nice. And then I took a day on Friday. I had some stuff going on, so I took the day. So I had a nice 4-day weekend, which was very appreciated. I won't say that I feel like refreshed necessarily, but it is nice. I'm filming this on Saturday, and I got up, I went out, picked up our groceries, ran a couple of errands. Steven is at a snowmobile expo for the day with his dad and one of their friends. So I came back home, picked up a few things, and then I'm just chilling for the rest of the day. So anyway, we ended up going to the library on Wednesday so I could get my library card. Excuse me. And it was painless, obviously, although one of the ladies there is not very nice. So I had a library card from when I had my apartment, which Steven and I have been in this house now for almost 4 years. And I tried to use it to do Libby, which I talked about in another video, and I guess my card had expired or whatever. So I had to go anyway because I've moved, so I needed to make this my home library. So I walked in and I was like, you know, told them what I needed. And the one lady just like kind of scoffed at me and like stared at me. And I don't know if she was like, because of the construction, I feel like they're probably a little bit inconvenienced, which totally makes sense. They didn't have like a traditional circulation desk. They were kind of just working off of, you know, maybe not the best situation. But I'm like, I paid taxes here. Like, I deserve my library card. Don't say that you're open to the public if you're not. But the other lady that helped us was fabulous. She was so nice. So maybe the other lady was just having a bad day. I don't know. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. So I did get my library card and I got set up on Libby and Hoopla, which is a service that a couple of you actually recommended to me in last week's video. So yeah, now I have both. I've already borrowed some audiobooks. Look at my tiny little hydro jug. These are spill proof. It's so tiny. It's a little 20 ounce, I think. Is it 20? Yeah, Traveler Mini. It's so adorable. So I've already borrowed a couple of audiobooks. I'm making my way through my Twilight reread, which has been quite enjoyable. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm about halfway through New Moon, and then I already have Eclipse and Breaking Dawn audiobooks on hold. So I'm just gonna breeze right through the series in the next probably week or so, because I do listen to my audiobooks usually at like 2.5 speed, which I know is crazy to some people, but I actually read faster than the 2.5. So yeah. that's that. So thank you for the couple of you that recommended Hoopla. I do have that now as well. I haven't borrowed anything from there just yet, but I do go through a lot of audiobooks because that's what I like to have on in the background at work. So got my library card. All of that is up and running, which is very exciting. I was giggling though at some of the wait times for for some of the books. I was just like kind of putting in random titles just to get a feel, and some of them were like 22-month wait, and I was like, oh my god. So I think I'll be keeping my Everend subscription and then using those 2 apps through the library. I am going to go ahead and cancel Audible. I think I have 1 credit banked that I need to use, and then I think I'm going to say goodbye to Audible for now. What else? Thursday on my day off, what did I do? I actually did a lot Thursday morning. I did a lot of like picking up around the house and that kind of stuff. I was able to get a fair amount of diamond painting done, which was awesome. And then Friday, I just wasn't feeling it. I was able to finish like a section and a half of my diamond painting, and then I just really wanted to veg out. So that's what I did. I played Animal Crossing on my Switch for a little while, which it's probably been, excuse me, it's been at least a year, if not longer. So that was nice. I'm kind of tempted to get rid of my island and just start a new one, but I've worked so hard on my island, so I kind of don't want to. But so I did that, and then I just kind of vegged out, and it was nice. Something that I did on Tuesday. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little jumpy this video, but we'll manage. So last year, Steven and I had a new Christmas tree that we had bought the previous Christmas in like the after Christmas 50% off sale. We needed a new tree because we had gotten a new couch a couple of winters ago, and it made the corner space a bit smaller. So we needed a smaller tree, basically. So we had picked one out, and last year was our first year using it, and I hated it. It was so ugly. It was a pencil tree, which Steven does prefer pencil trees, but the branches were just so artificial. I have always used an artificial tree, and I have, how many trees do I put up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put up 5 trees in our house, and I have some very, very beautiful pencil trees, and that one just wasn't it. So we had debated about going out after Christmas to look for another tree, and we just didn't want to do it. So if you're new here, I decorate for Christmas starting in November. So it's now October, and I was like, man, I really need to get this Christmas tree situation figured out. So I was doing a little bit of research. I was looking on Walmart.com, which, don't sleep on Walmart's trees. They're really not bad. And I found this tree, which is apparently going viral. I don't really know, but I loved it. I was like, oh my gosh, this tree is beautiful, but it's very different. It's a bit more sparse than I normally like my trees. I'm somebody that loves like really fluffed out big trees. So I said to Steven, I was like, I really like this one. What do you think? And he's like, yeah, I like it. Sure, whatever. He pretty much lets me do whatever in the way of decorating and stuff. So I was like, but it's different. Like, do you actually like it? And he's like, yeah, I like it. He's like, go for it. So I was like, well, I can order it, and then if I don't like it, I can take it back. No problem. So I ordered the tree on Tuesday and it showed up here on Wednesday, and I was like looking at the box and I'm like, well, I kind of need to know if it's gonna fit in the corner. And I need to make sure, oh, here's the bean. I need to make sure that Luna's not interested in it. So I put the tree up, and guess what's still up in the corner of our living room? The Christmas tree. So good news, it fits in the corner. Also good news, I love it, and Steven really likes it, so he says. I trust him not to lie to me about it. And it's still up, so I think that's probably an indication of how I feel about it. Now, it is not decorated. It's just sitting there. Steven didn't even turn it on the other night. I had it on one night because I wanted to see what it looked like. But I love it. It is from my Texas home at Walmart. It's a 7.5 foot cypress. Oh, Luna, no. No. Stop. You're not supposed to be in here, little girl. Sorry about that. And it has like what's supposed to look like a real tree trunk. So instead of just like a metal rod in the middle, it has like what appears to be tree bark. So I was worried about this little menace here, thinking that it was either a real tree that she could scratch at or just a scratcher, but she, for the most part, has left it alone, knock on wood. So our Christmas tree is sitting up in our living room, and I don't even care. We went to look at it out of our front window, and we walked out into the front yard, and one of our neighbors had their like front windows open, and you could see they had like some kind of Halloween decorations on. It was like orange, like inside their house. And then I'm in the front yard going, ooh, Christmas tree. So ridiculous. But Steven's like, oh my God. So yep, the first bits of Christmas are starting in our house. I know it's too early for some, but Christmas just makes me happy. And I really needed to be happy this week. On Thursday, if you saw my Instagram post, it was, or my story, I guess I should say, it was the 2-year anniversary since we lost our cat Neville. He passed away very unexpectedly and very tragically. I'm not gonna cry. And I think about Neville literally every day. So it wasn't like unusual for me to be sad about it. I still think about him and will just like start sobbing. So yeah, the Christmas tree made me happy that day. So it's still up. And then on Friday, it would have been Neville's 9th birthday. So he died he died one day before he turned 7. So, you know, the 3rd and the 4th are very sad days in our house. I absolutely love Luna. Do not get me wrong. She helped us get through the loss of Neville. But if you've ever read about soul pets, Neville was mine, 100%. We had just been through it all together. So yeah, I was kind of down in the dumps on Thursday and Friday, which is probably why I just didn't want to do anything. And I think that that's fine sometimes. Sometimes you just need to feel the feels. So, and then today, this morning, like I mentioned, I went out, picked up groceries, came home, did a few things, and I ended up using some of our apples from last weekend to make a couple of apple crisps. So Steven's on his way home with his dad from that snowmobile expo thing, and I made him and Steven's mom their own little pan of apple crisps, and then I made one for Steven and I. So yeah, it's actually been a nice day. I love weekends. Sometimes I feel like let me take that back. I love weekends even more when I have like either Friday or Monday off, because I feel like you can actually enjoy your weekend. Like normally for me, a Saturday morning, I get up, I clean the house, I do all that stuff, and then I just want to be done. But because I did a lot of that on Thursday and Friday, now I'm just kind of like vibing with a nice chill Saturday. And it has been beautiful fall weather recently. Like a nice little chill in the air. Love it. Absolutely love it. So yeah, I feel like it's been a pretty good week, minus my emotional breakdowns. But those happen. What are you gonna do? What else? I was hoping that I would have been able to get a bit more diamond painting done. Now, I'm not in like a super rush with this kit, because once I finish this row and I get into the final row here, I'm going to try to show you. This is all color blocking, so I know that this last row is just going to fly. I'm thinking maybe I can get this section and then this section done tonight, and that will set me up really well for the rest of this week, because we are going away next weekend for Columbus Day or Indigenous People Day, whichever way you look at the holiday. Stephen and I both have next Monday off. So we're going up north on Friday, and then we'll be up there Saturday, Sunday, and probably half of Monday, and then we will come home. So my plan is to get this kit finished so that I can kit up my next diamond painting, so I have a video for you on Monday, even though I won't be home, and then I can take my next diamond painting up north with me, because I think Stephen's parents already took the boat out, so we won't have that to do, and we won't be going out on the boat. So I'm thinking that I'll probably have a good amount of diamond painting time. So, and I'm very excited for my next diamond painting, although I'm not wishing this kit away because I am really, really enjoying it, which I was hoping would be the case. Like I mentioned in last Monday's video, I had worked on a lot of Diamond Art Club kits in a row, and I don't think what I was saying was taken the wrong way, but I was just looking forward to working on something other than a Diamond Art Club. I know a lot of you primarily have Diamond Art Clubs, and that is the same with me. My Diamond Art Club stash far outnumbers anything else that I have in my collection, but I do like to have a bit of variety when I can. So I was so excited when I was starting this kit, because I was like, ooh, it's just different, you know? But I know once I get back to my Diamond Art Club kits, I'll be like, oh, finally. For me, a Diamond Art Club kit is like coming home, you know? Like, I'll work on a couple of kits from other shops, and then I'll get back to a Diamond Art Club. I'm like, oh yes, hello. Hello, Diamond Art Club. So, but anyway, I am enjoying working on this one, and I'm very excited for the other two kits that I have planned for this month. Now, let's do a quick update on the Hannah Lynn D-Stash. If you did not watch my month in review, which I know not everybody loves those videos, I'm helping one of my subscribers. Her name is Julie. She has a number of Hannah Lynn kits that she is currently destashing along with her sister. They are destashing to help out with something within their family. And amazingly, the last time I talked to her, we have helped her sell 7 Hannah Lynn's, which is amazing. They are selling them at the Diamond Art Club value, so what they paid for them. So if you are looking for any Hannah Lynn diamond paintings, I will reach out to Julie and try to get an updated list of what she has available. but I did post on the community tab on Friday, like the up-to-date kits that were still available, but I will double check with her and update in a comment down below what is available as of now, as of posting, not as of filming time. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much to those of you who have helped Julie out. We still have some more to sell, so if you are interested, you can shoot me an email at diamondpaintingsbylaura@yahoo.com. My email address is always in the description box, and I will forward your email on to Julie. So, yay. It is exciting that we've been able to help her raise a little bit to help out a family member. There's something red. I can't figure out what that is. All right, so that's that. And then what else did I want to update you guys on? I'm thinking. So, okay, let's talk about this week's videos. So obviously Monday, today, we have our wipnchat. And then on Wednesday, I will be unboxing 2 new kurtisrykovich images from DreamerDesigns, one of which I will be working on later this month. I'm so excited to see that one. I have not filmed that yet, but I cannot wait. And then on Friday, I'm trying to think of, I still haven't figured out what I'm going to name this video. But a couple of weeks back, I told you guys that I had decided to try something new with storing my finished diamond paintings. And I filmed the process and it worked out perfectly. So I do have that video, which will be going up on Friday. So if you're looking for storage solutions for your finished diamond paintings, definitely pop back over on Friday and take a look at that video. I have all the footage. I haven't put it together, so I'm hoping that it's like cohesive enough. I don't know if I'm gonna have to pop in a couple of extra clips of me just talking, but I'll figure that out before Friday. So that is this week's schedule. And then what else? Oh, I'm so excited. Before we leave to go up north on Friday, my younger niece, Elizabeth, she has a soccer game actually at the school district that Stephen and I live in. So, which is very interesting because my sister lives across the river, which I guess doesn't really mean anything to anybody else if you don't live where I live. But I would say they live a good, like, 30 to 35 minutes away, and our schools don't play each other in any other sports. So when my sister sent the schedule and I saw our school district, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. So we are going to check out her soccer game, and then we'll be heading up north. So yeah, that's that. As for the rest of today, like I mentioned, I am filming on Saturday. The ALDS starts today, which is baseball postseason. Steven is a big Yankees fan, so I'm going to make up some snacks, and we're going to chill out on the couch and watch some postseason baseball. And I will probably have my audiobook on and following along with the paper copy of New Moon. So those are the plans. That's kind of what's up. I need to go make some cookies. I think I'm gonna make some kind of cookie with apple. I have so many apples, you guys. I'm trying to figure that out, what to do with all of them. Which, can I just say, so we got the size. Okay, if you go apple picking, you can like choose your bag size. And we were like, we do not need a half bushel. So we got the peck, which is like half of a half bushel. So I guess a quarter bushel. And we paid $16 for this tiny size bag of apples. And I was like, oh my God. When we were trying to plan what time and stuff, I was sending my dad and my sister the prices of a couple of different apple orchards, and I was like, can we just meet up at the grocery store and pick out like a bag of apples? Oh, such a ripoff. I know like prices and stuff is a very touchy subject these days, but man, $16 for a peck bag. And I love farmers. My grandfather was a farmer, so this is not in any way a dig at farmers at all. But, because I know it probably pains them to have to charge that much. But, yikes. It's so expensive to do any of that. We drove by one of the pumpkin fields that you can go in and do, like pick your own pumpkins. And I said to Steven, I was like, how are people affording to do this? Because you know a pumpkin by the pound at one of those orchards is going to be a pretty penny. So, yikes. But anyway, I think that's probably where I'm going to end it here. I know this was a bit of a shorter whip and chat. Just in case you're new here, my whip and chats tend to be a bit shorter, which is why I prefer to do kitten chats, because it forces me to stay on camera and talk to you guys for longer. I feel like I just pace myself better when I'm doing a kitten chat, but oh well. So we did get a little bit done here on Indigo. I'm hoping that I will be able to wrap this one up in the next few days, fingers crossed, and then we will have a kitten chat for next Monday. So hopefully a bit of a longer video next Monday. Again, if you have any questions or you're interested in the Hannah Lindy stash, please shoot me an email at diamondpaintingsbylaura@yahoo.com, and I will forward your information on to Julie. What else? I think that's everything. So again, just as a quick reminder, on Wednesday we will have a Dreamer Designs unboxing where I will be unboxing 2 new images from kurtisrykovich. They are new releases from a couple of weeks ago. And then on Friday I will have that new, I'm trying to think of how I want to title that video. Something along the lines of like my new way to store completed diamond paintings, something like that. But it will be my process of going through and redoing my storage of completed diamond paintings. So hopefully that you guys enjoyed today's whip and chat. Sorry it was a bit of a shorter one, but I do have a couple things I want to get done before Steven gets home. And with that, I hope everybody has a great start to your week, and I hope that you'll come back for Wednesday's video. Hope to see you guys then. Bye.